Rashad Evans was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He debuted new MMA gloves designed by Trevor Wittman, of course, the coach. I'm just going to show a quick video and then we'll come back and we'll discuss it.
I want to show you these gloves. I brought some gloves.
So has he developed a different glove for MMA for competition as well?
Yeah, so this
has
is
the UFC seen these? Because they need to make some adjustments. Clearly.
Yeah, we're talking with the UFC, but these are, so these are the ones.
They're curved. I like how it's curved.
Curved.
So it sets up that you're in a curved position
already
early on.
Because when you, as you know, when you get the gloves now, they're like a cardboard.
They want to open your hand.
Yeah,
almost.
they always want to open your hands. But this allows your hands to stay in a natural fist locked position, and you don't got to worry about that.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's curved right away.
Yeah, curved right away. And then when you,
that's way better. Yeah, like the old Pride gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good padding too. I like them a lot. These are definitely better than the ones UFC's using right now. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
So it's, if you see the X strapping system in there, that also goes in there. So then that way it makes it so that your hand, you don't get the boxing break on your hand. It keeps everything, all the muscles, all the ligaments and bones in place. So that way when you're punching, everything is in form.
I like these a lot.
Yeah, I mean, but Trevor's whole thing, man, it's all about making it so that fighters can do what they enjoy doing a lot longer and be healthy about it,
Mm-hmm.
And Trevor's a G when it comes to adjusting and making what he needs to for the fighter so they can continue to do what they want to do.
These are great, man. Well, there's definitely room for improvement. The current state of MMA gloves, like the ones that UFC uses, they're better than the original ones that they had a few years back. They improved them maybe 8 or 9 years ago or whatever it was. But still, those are better.
So Rashad Evans, he brought these new gloves in which have a natural curve to them. But one thing I've noticed that a lot of people aren't talking about is that Bellator have been using like a naturally curved glove for what? How many years? Probably 5 years, 4 years? I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
Long time. They don't get any credit for it. It sucks. But, it's very part and parcel to Bellator.
It is, yeah.
So they have this naturally curved glove that I wore a couple times. And it kind of keeps your hand like this. You can't poke somebody if you tried. It just doesn't let your fingers extend like that. And I think it's great. I think it's a great development. I think people are tired of the eye poke issues and it costing people fights and careers. I mean, it can really be nasty. By the way, broadcasting, a little behind the scenes, that's the worst replay. I can't when they let's see it again, and the finger goes in the eye. And like, do I have to see that again? Really? I need 3 angles of that. That's my least favorite replay is the finger in the eye because it's so bad in slow motion. So the fact they're trying to do something with that means a lot.
Yeah.
It seems like such a simple thing as well, as in just curve the glove.
Yeah.
I mean, how hard can it be?
Yeah.
And the UFC, the biggest organization, haven't done it yet.
Yeah, it's weird. But did it actually fix the eye poke, or at least reduce the amount of eye pokes from your experience watching the Bellator fights? Did you see any difference?
Yeah, I did. And the way eye pokes happened was very different. Meaning you couldn't really do this. So people got, you're in a grappling situation, you kind of got your eye raked or something like that. That happens all the time. But I'd rather get this than that. And that became way less prominent. Less prominent. So that was really the issue. You couldn't, shoot a double leg and someone would do that in your eyes, which is the one where you could lose an eye and all that stuff. So you had eye issues, but they were way less severe because of the nature of the glove. Yeah,
there was one other thing about, actually, first thing, a lot of people get confused because when Joe Rogan tried on the glove, you could see he did extend his fingers, but it's not even that. It's to stop fighters naturally extending their fingers, isn't it? It's not like you can still do it if you try, but a lot of the eye pokes come from the natural, wear of the glove. It's not that they're trying. It's just
people
the hand
pawing the hands out as well. You're just putting this feeler out there.
Yeah, it just naturally comes out. That's what the problem is.
Also, what it does, if you have to try to do this, as a referee, I can go, stop that.
Yeah.
It's clear what you're doing. You're trying to do this. This isn't, I'm putting my hand on his head and it's naturally doing this. Yeah. No, if you have a curved glove, it would naturally do this. You're trying to do that. Cut that out right now.
Yeah.
And so I think that helps a lot in terms of referees. When you have to exert an effort for a foul, it's much easier to go, you did that intentionally. That's a point. That's 2 points. Whatever it is, it'll give them that leeway.